Howdy, folks. Get ready to take a trip down memory lane as we dive into the world of Friday like never before. Today, we're on a mission to uncover the fascinating transformations of the beloved cast members. From their iconic roles on the show to the present year of 2023, we will have the entire cast of Then and Now, and I will be revealing all the juicy details about the original names of the characters and how the actors have changed since then. All right, grab your popcorn and let's check it out together. Ice Cube as Craig Jones. In the film Friday, we meet the central character, Craig Jones, a recently unemployed man who finds himself entangled in his friend Smokey's drug-related predicaments. Rapper Ice Cube, known as O'Shea Jackson in real life, takes on the role of Craig and shares writing credits for the movie. Prior to Friday, Ice Cube had already ventured into acting, making his cinematic debut in the critically acclaimed Boys in the Hood and appearing in films like Higher Learning and Trespass. Beyond acting, he carved out an impressive solo music career after parting ways with the rap group NWA. Ice Cube not only penned the scripts, but also starred in the next two installments of the Friday series. He's also well known for his roles in the Barbershop film franchise and has graced the screen in movies such as XXX State of the Union, 21 Jump Street, and Ride Along. Additionally, he played a pivotal role as a producer in the NWA biopic Straight Outta Compton, where his son, O'Shea Jackson Jr., portrayed him. Ice Cube remains active in both acting and music, and he takes immense pride in Friday, considering it one of the standout accomplishments in his illustrious career. Reflecting on the film's journey, he shared his thoughts on its evolution. It's morphed into this big thing, and it starts off like this little cool idea, he told Rolling Stone on the 20th anniversary of the movie. To me, that's what I'm most proud about. It's become part of not only American culture, but there's people all over the world that really love it. That's how movies should be. Chris Tucker as Smokey. At the heart of Craig's eventful Friday is Smokey, the friend who unwittingly leads them both into a series of misadventures by encouraging them to indulge in the marijuana he's supposed to be selling. Chris Tucker delivers a flawless performance in this role, but notably, he declined to reprise his character in the film's sequels. Years later, Tucker candidly revealed the reason behind this decision, citing his concerns about the portrayal of drug use. During an interview on the podcast Flicks Talk, he explained, "I don't want everyone smoking weed. I never really told people this because I kind of forgot about it, but it was one of the reasons why I didn't do the sequels." Instead of returning to the Friday franchise, Tucker pursued other film opportunities. He graced the screen in movies like Jackie Brown and The Fifth Element. However, he became most renowned for his role as Detective James Carter alongside Jackie Chan in the action comedy Rush Hour trilogy. Subsequently, Tucker's film appearances became less frequent. Notable exceptions include his portrayal of Danny in David O. Russell's Silver Linings Playbook and the character Albert in Ang Lee's Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk, although these were relatively rare outings. Fans have long speculated about a fourth installment of the Rush Hour series, but as of now, there has been no official confirmation from Tucker, Chan, or the film's production team. Nia Long as Debbie. In Friday, Craig's relationship with his girlfriend Joey is far from perfect, especially when he appears overly friendly with their neighbor Debbie, portrayed by Nia Long. For Long, Friday marked her fourth appearance in a theatrical film. She initially graced the big screen in her debut role in 1989's Buried Alive and gained recognition for her part as Brandy in Boys in the Hood. Her versatility extended to the television world, where viewers might remember her from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, in which she took on two distinct characters, Claudia Prescott and Lisa Wilkes. The latter character became a recurring presence in the sitcom's fifth season. In a candid interview with Insider in 2020, Long shared an unsettling experience of being turned down for a role in the 2000 film Charlie's Angels because she was deemed to look too old for the part. She added, "I think that was just a nice way to say you're a little too black." Today, Nia Long has taken control of her career by producing her own projects, including the Netflix film Fatal Affair. She has also made it clear that she refuses to accept roles that pigeonhole characters based on their ethnicity, stating firmly, "I don't want to be any part of a project where I feel like I'm the token black. I've been there and done that, and I'm not doing that anymore." Tom Lister Jr. as Debo. Tommy Lister Jr. portrayed the character Debo in the film Friday. Debo was the neighborhood bully, and Lister Jr. brought an imposing presence and a memorable performance to this role. Before his acting career took off, he notably starred in the WWF movie No Holds Barred in 1989. However, it was his formidable build and imposing presence that often cast him as a formidable antagonist. In Friday, he portrayed the neighborhood bully Debo, a role that suited his ability to effortlessly intimidate. During the casting process for Friday, casting director Jackie Brown faced the challenge of finding someone who exuded power and intimidation. She recounted, 98% of the people we saw for Debo were football players, really gigantic football players. They all thought they were actors, but none of them could do it. It was when they turned their attention to wrestlers that Tommy Lister Jr. caught their eye. Brown recalled thinking, wow, he'd be perfect. Lister Jr.'s Hollywood career, although sporadic, left a lasting impact. He appeared in 1997 films The Fifth Element and Jackie Brown, reuniting him with his Friday co-star Chris Tucker. He also reprised his role as Debo in the 2000 sequel Next Friday, though not in the third installment, Friday After Next. Additionally, he made an appearance in the pilot episode of Star Trek Enterprise. In 2003, Lister Jr. married Felicia Forbes, and the couple welcomed a child together. Tragically, the actor passed away in 2020 due to cardiovascular disease at the age of 62. In tribute to his frequent collaborator, Ice Cube, Lister Jr.'s co-star in Friday tweeted, "America's favorite bully was a born entertainer who would pop into character at the drop of a hat, terrifying people on and off camera," followed by a big smile and laugh. "Thank you for being a good dude at heart. I miss you already." John Witherspoon as Mr. Jones. In the film Friday, the late John Witherspoon took on the role of Willie Jones, playing Ice Cube's father and portraying the familiar character of a strict patriarch. Witherspoon's journey in the entertainment industry was diverse. He had previously worked as a model and a stand-up comedian. This experience naturally led to various television appearances in shows such as The Incredible Hulk, WKRP in Cincinnati, Hill Street Blues, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and a central role in The Wayans Bros. Before his role in Friday, he had also made notable appearances in films like I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, 1988, House Party, 1990, and Boomerang, 1992. However, Witherspoon's experience working on Friday had its challenges. In an interview with Vlad TV, he claimed that he and the other stars were allegedly paid only $5,000 each for their roles in the movie, with no additional compensation despite the film's tremendous success, grossing nearly $300 million. This is where highlighted the ongoing debate about fair compensation for actors in relation to the success of their projects. Following Friday, Witherspoon continued to shine in various films, including the franchise's two sequels, Little Nicky, 2000, Dr. Dolittle 2, 2001, Soul Plane, 2004, and many more. He also lent his voice to animated series such as The Boondocks, reuniting with Friday co-star Regina King, Black Dynamite, and BoJack Horseman. In his personal life, Witherspoon married Angela Robinson in 1988, and together they had 2 children. Sadly, the talented actor passed away in 2019 from a heart attack at the age of 77. Anna Maria Horsford as Mrs. Jones. In the movie Friday, Anna Maria Horsford takes on the role of Ice Cube's mother. She brought a wealth of experience to the film, with prior appearances in notable movies such as St. Elmo's Fire, 1985, and Presumed Innocent, 1990. Her television career also included regular roles on shows like Guiding Light and Amen. Despite her extensive acting portfolio, Horsford holds a special place in her heart for Friday, dubbing it the most popular movie that I've ever been in. She fondly recalls how it even led to some well-appreciated upgrades during her air travel. Following her memorable performance in Friday, she joined the cast of the Wayans Bros for an impressive 4-year run. Horsford continued to grace the big screen with appearances in films, such as the sequel Friday After Next, Minority Report, 2002, and Kiss the Girls, 1997, among others. More recently, she gained recognition as a series regular on The Bold and the Beautiful, earning 2 Daytime Emmy Award nominations. Regina King as Dana Jones. Regina King marked her cinematic debut with a powerful role in Boys and the Hood, before gracing the screen as Dana Jones, Craig's younger sister, in the movie Friday. Since those early days, King's career has undergone remarkable growth and transformation. She has delivered a multitude of acclaimed performances, including her Academy Award-winning portrayal of Sharon Rivers in If Beale Street Could Talk. Her filmography shines with hits like Ray and Jerry Maguire. In 2020, King took a significant step as a filmmaker, directing her debut feature film, One Night in Miami, which garnered critical acclaim and earned 3 Oscar nominations. Regina King's influence extends deeply into the realm of television. Notably, she lent her voice to both Huey and Riley Freeman in The Boondocks, and later showcased her talent in celebrated series such as The Leftovers, American Crime, and HBO's Watchmen miniseries. Her performances continue to evolve, and she finds herself increasingly at home in her craft. Reflecting on her journey, she shared with Vogue, "I feel like I'm so much more interesting now. You may not have the stamina that you had at 25, but what do you know now so much better?" Paula Jai Parker as Joy. Paula Jai Parker made her cinematic debut in the film Friday, where she portrayed Joy, Ice Cube's character's abusive girlfriend. While she adeptly portrayed a character audiences love to despise on screen, off-set, she was beloved by her fellow actors and crew. This admiration largely stemmed from her proactive approach to her character. For instance, Parker revealed to Page Six in 2020 that she collaborated with the movie's relatively inexperienced on-set stylist to create Joy's distinctive look. However, a scheduling conflict had her simultaneously filming Friday and Tales from the Hood, requiring her to repeatedly put in and remove her braids over several months. Her dedication and flexibility truly showcased her team spirit. The success of Friday significantly boosted Parker's career, opening doors to roles in films such as Sprung, 1997, High Crimes, 2002, Phone Booth, 2002, and the SAG-nominated Hustle and Flow, 2005. On the television front, she graced the screen in series like The Wayans Bros, alongside Friday co-star John Witherspoon and Ray Donovan. Parker also left her mark by voicing the character Trudy Proud in Disney's expanding franchise, The Proud Family. Amid her thriving career, Parker found love and married actor Forrest Martin, whom she met on the set of Hustle and Flow in 2004. The couple shares one child, with significant projects on the horizon, including the TV series The Block Trilogies and the film Temperature Rising. It's evident that this talented actress retains her enthusiasm and ambition. Faizon Love as Big Worm. The character responsible for giving Craig and Smokey a tough time in Friday is Big Worm, a drug dealer who threatens to harm them if they don't settle their debt by the day's end. Faizon Love, the actor who portrayed Big Worm, made one of his early appearances in Fear of a Black Hat, a cult mockumentary film centered around a rap group called NWH. However, it was Friday that marked his breakthrough in the industry, despite the modest $12,500 paycheck he received for the role. In a candid interview with Comedy Hype, Love emphasized that his decision to take on the role in Friday wasn't primarily motivated by money. At that time, the film hadn't yet achieved its iconic status. However, the situation changed with the arrival of the sequels. Love disclosed that he was offered $5,000 to reprise his role as Big Worm in Next Friday. This offer was far from enticing enough to bring him back. Interestingly, immediately after declining the offer, he received a call to join the cast of The Replacements, a Warner Bros. Production, for which he was paid a substantial $100,000. His career subsequently included roles in movies like Elf, The Perfect Holiday, and Couples Retreat. Love also made appearances as himself on television shows such as Wild 'N Out and Def Comedy Jam. Additionally, much like DJ Pooh, he contributed to the video game Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, lending his voice to the character Sean Sweet Johnson, DJ Pooh as Red. Ice Cube collaborated on the screenplay for Friday alongside DJ Pooh, whose real name is Mark Jordan. In the film, DJ Pooh makes an appearance as Red, a local delivery man in Craig's neighborhood. Red crosses paths with the neighborhood troublemaker, Debo, Tom Lister Jr., who not only steals his bike, but also gives him a black eye when Red dares to request its return. While DJ Pooh is well remembered for his role in this cult classic, his primary career focus has been as a producer, working with some of the biggest rap stars of his era. Regrettably, his relationship with Ice Cube became strained following the release of Friday. Reflecting on this period, DJ Pooh shared his perspective. Cube and I had our differences about our movie Friday, which was the first movie that we had co-written together. I feel that I was wronged on the Friday movie, and we were young guys, so I took it personally. I placed the blame on Cube, and that's something I probably shouldn't have done. In the aftermath of their disagreements, DJ Pooh ventured into solo endeavors. He wrote and directed the films Three Strikes and The Wash, and lent his voice to several characters in the Adult Swim series The Boondocks. Additionally, he expanded his creative contributions to the world of video games, co-writing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and serving as a creative consultant on Grand Theft Auto V. Meagan Good as Kid Number 2. Meagan Good began her acting journey in 1991, and Friday marked her debut in feature films. In the movie, she portrayed one of the young kids in Craig and Smokey's neighborhood. Although her role was minor, it served as a springboard for her highly successful career. Good soon became a prominent figure on the Nickelodeon sitcom Cousin Skeeter and subsequently secured main and recurring roles in various television shows, including Deception, Californication, My Wife and Kids, the television adaptation of Minority Report, and Star. Presently, Good shines in her role in the Amazon comedy series Harlem. Beyond television, Meagan Good has made a significant impact in the world of film. She has showcased her talent in movies such as Eve's Bayou, Don John, Anchorman 2, The Legend Continues, and both installments of Think Like a Man. Notably, DC fans will recognize her as the superhero version of Darla from the 2019 film Shazam, and she is set to reprise this role in the upcoming sequel. Reflecting on her character, she shared her enthusiasm. "I love that I get to be a little girl. I love that I get to show the goofy side of myself because I don't get to show that in most of the characters that I play." Tony Cox as Mr. Parker. In Friday, a minor subplot unfolds featuring Mrs. Parker, portrayed by Kathleen Bradley, an alluring woman who garners plenty of attention while tending to her plants. However, there's a twist, as it's revealed that Mrs. Parker is involved in an affair with Pastor Clever, played by Bernie Mac. Tensions escalate when Mr. Parker, portrayed by Tony Cox, unexpectedly returns home, catching the startled pastor in the act. This leads to a dramatic confrontation where Mr. Parker chases the pastor out of his house and hurls a brick through the rear window of his car. Tony Cox is recognized by many for his role as Marcus Skidmore in the Bad Santa films, a series that also reunited him with Bernie Mac. As of the most recent update, Tony Cox's last appearance in a theatrical film was in 2016's Bad Santa 2. However, he boasts an impressive filmography, with roles in notable movies like Spaceballs, Beetlejuice, Willow, Me, Myself and Irene, and Oz the Great and Powerful. Additionally, he contributed to several parody films, such as Date Movie and Disaster Movie. In the realm of television, Cox made guest appearances on shows including Frasier, Rescue Me, and Instant Death. Interestingly, his most recent role was as a voice actor, lending his talent to Pixar's Toy Story Toons series, where he voiced the character Chuck E. Duck in a collection of animated shorts. Bernie Mac as Pastor Clever. In today's memory, Bernie Mac remains an iconic figure in the world of entertainment, leaving behind a remarkable legacy. However, before his appearance in Friday, he was a rising Chicago comedian who gained widespread recognition through his performances on Def Comedy Jam. While he had previously taken on minor roles in films like Mo Money, 1992, and House Party 3, 1994, it was his role as Pastor Clever in Friday that significantly elevated his career. Portraying a comically hypocritical Baptist preacher, he became a source of amusement for Ice Cube and Chris Tucker, turning in a memorable performance. A.J. Johnson, one of Mac's co-stars, fondly remembered his enduring sense of humor both on and off the set. According to Johnson, Bernie Mac's comedic talent never seemed to switch off. He had a knack for keeping everyone entertained with his singing, jokes, and playful antics, creating a light-hearted atmosphere on set. Both producers and audiences resonated with Mac's comedic brilliance, propelling him into more prominent roles in major films. His first leading role came in Ice Cube's The Players Club, 1998, and he continued to shine in The Original Kings of Comedy, 2000, Ocean's 11, 2001, Bad Santa, 2003, Guess Who, 2005, and Transformers, 2007. Additionally, Mac made a significant impact on television with his long-running series, The Bernie Mac Show, Kathleen Bradley as Mrs. Parker. Kathleen Bradley portrayed the character Mrs. Parker in Friday, a film in which she played a memorable role as a scantily clad woman tending to her plants. Mrs. Parker becomes entangled in a minor plot line, engaging in an affair with Pastor Clever, played by Bernie Mac. Kathleen Bradley began her career as a model and gained recognition as one of the original models on the long-running television game show, The Price is Right. Her appearances on the show as one of the Barker's Beauties, a group of glamorous models who presented prizes to contestants, made her a familiar face to television audiences. In addition to her successful modeling career, Kathleen Bradley ventured into acting. One of her most notable roles came in the 1995 horror anthology film Tales from the Hood, in which she appeared in a segment titled Rogue Cop Revelation. Throughout her career, Kathleen Bradley continued to make appearances in various film and television projects, contributing to the diversity of her acting portfolio. Kathleen Bradley has entered into matrimony on 2 occasions. Her initial union was with actor Bill Overton, a partnership that lasted from 1980 to 1984. Subsequently, in 1988, she exchanged vows with Terrence Redd, a mechanical engineer. From her previous marriage to Bill Overton, Kathleen Bradley has a daughter named Cheyenne Overton. With Terrence Redd, she welcomed a son named Terrence Redd II. Additionally, as part of Terrence Redd's prior marriage to actress Bernadette Stanis, Kathleen became the stepmother to their daughter, Dior. While we wrap up our journey through the Friday 1995 cast Then and Now, It's clear that these talented individuals have continued to make their mark in the world of entertainment. From iconic roles in the film to diverse and successful careers that followed, their stories remind us that Friday was just the beginning of their incredible journeys. We hope you've enjoyed this trip down memory lane, and if you'd like to see more content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, stay entertained.